Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. I'm Alex and I make art, and today I want to talk about my art goals for the upcoming year and what I hope to accomplish, what I would like to accomplish. Okay. So, number one, something I would like to accomplish is I want to go outside the box with my drawings. And by that, I mean I want to do more with poses. I don't want to be afraid of dynamic poses. And I kind of like the static images, but I want to do more with poses, and instead of just standing or being stiff, I want to try more with poses and like just the scene in general. um Something more dynamic instead of just having it stiff. Maybe it's telling a story. Maybe the image tells a story. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something going on in the image more than just, just standing, with the pose with two fingers like, hi. But I want to do more with poses, and I want to do more with motifs. A lot of things I do involve hearts and stars and maybe some rainbows, but I want to, I don't know, I do like music note motifs, but maybe like, I don't know, ducks. I like ducks for some reason. Maybe more animal motifs. Um, I don't know, maybe ice cream. I like ice cream. I like drawing ice creams. I just kind of want to branch out from doing more than, the hearts and stars and stuff. Um, I don't know, maybe toy motifs. I like the rocking horse motif that is common in kawaii fashion and art, and like the little toy room. I like that concept, and that's something I would have to be willing to practice at, and I am willing to practice. And I love toy room designs. They're so cute and like fairy tale-ish, and like a storybook. So I kind of want to branch out, because drawing hearts and stuff, they're so safe. But like drawing a rocking horse, like, now I gotta learn how to draw a horse. um okay, number two, I want to draw more animals. I want to draw more things. I don't know, like cats, pandas, ducks, swans. I want to do something, I don't know, draw a swan or something and make it all cute. I draw bears, maybe more teddy bears that stands alone, not part of a bigger picture. Maybe bunnies. I have this design called Box Sunny. It's a box and a bunny. But I don't know. Um, Maybe even fish. There was one time I did this drawing of an octopus, and I call it what I call it, octi or something. I don't know, but maybe more sea life. That's something I could do. Yeah. So my second thing, one of my goals is to draw more animals. Okay, number three. One of my goals, something I've been wanting to do, is to paint on a canvas. They have these canvases at the Dollar Tree and the Dollar General, so it's cheap enough for me to do. I just hadn't gotten around to it because I got this project and that project, and I got like 5 working drawings right now. So I hadn't gotten around to that, but it's something I would like to do. But maybe I should finish all of this first. But if I get that canvas, it's gonna sit there for probably about a few weeks until I get to it. But that's something I want to do. I want to paint on a canvas. Okay, Where are we on number 4? Yes, number 4. I want to, one of my goals is to increase the reach I get on Instagram. You know, I want, I would like for my profile to be shown to more accounts, and I would like to gain at least 1,000 followers. Right now, at the time of this recording, I made it to 140 or 139, and I'm so grateful. And it's so cool to see how it done came up to that number. It's been about 6 months since I started the account. Like, I started this in July. I'm like, hey, I wanted to do this art thing again, because as I was looking through my old pictures, so like, hey, well, I was pretty good at this actually. What if I can actually make something of this? Come on, let's just take it and see where it's gonna go, and let's just do this. So I remembered I had a paint tool side license, so I got that back up and running on this current computer, and I got a digital tablet. And before I got the tablet, I was doing a lot of traditional work on a sketchbook, and I was posting it to Instagram. And I was posting my old works. I was trying to get all my old works that I could find and post it on this new Instagram. And I was just trying to start my account up, and I was doing a lot of sketching, and I was making a lot of reels and stuff. And I just like, I was really getting into it this past summer, because I just had this idea when I was looking at my old art. I was like, wow, I was pretty good, at least in my opinion, and I saw potential there. And like, oh my goodness, why did I stop? If I would have kept on going, but that's neither here nor there. I think everything has its time. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I wanted to increase the reach and gain at least 1,000 followers by the end of next year. Okay, number 5. This is a goal that I had that I'm actually doing right now. I've went back to, is something I wanted to do. I wanted to go back to batching and making reels, because I know that's how you like increase what I'm looking for. You know, get more eyes on your page or whatnot. Make reels and stuff. I like making reels. I can have a lot of ideas for reels, but then I set it aside. I don't get to it. I love when I have all these ideas coming up, but sometimes I just don't get to it, because I don't like, and I heard other people say this, I don't like the breakup of the workflow. Like, I gotta stop and I gotta record this, and then I gotta set that aside and get back to what I'm doing, and it just really takes me out of the flow. And I don't like it for just that reason. But I know if I want to increase my reach, I gotta do that. And some people, they make it without doing the reels or whatnot, but and maybe I could make it without doing the reels. I'm not saying that's the only way to increase reach or whatnot, but I don't know, it helped me in the beginning, so I'll keep doing it. I'll do it. I'll make the reels. And making them is not that hard. It I could just get over that annoyance of breaking up the workflow. It'll be fine, and I'm sure it'll get easy the more I do it. Is this the 5th goal? Oh, yeah. Okay. So I was talking about batching. Did I get off of that? Yeah. I wanted to do batching, and actually I've started that. I started doing that again. That's how I was able to make a lot of reels when I first got started, because I was recording a bit here and recording a bit there, and I just didn't have the whole thing done. I was getting a little bit here and there. So like I said earlier, I got like 5 working drawings, and one drawing unfortunately done got lost in a black hole, and I don't know where it's at. And it wasn't the best drawing, but I wanted to finish it. I don't know if it's in the recycle bin. I don't know where that thing has went to, and the concept was pretty good. I should make another one, But I don't know. I already got like 5 working drawings and a crochet project that's going on. So I don't know. I hate that it's gone because it was ready to be colored. Actually, I had gotten to that place of getting ready to color it. Um so number 6, the sixth goal I want to achieve is have a coherent art style. If you go to my Instagram page, you will see it's a lot going on. I'm still keeping up with the theme of it being kawaii and cute, but there's like the style is all over the place. Like some characters are in fairy K and some characters are, I don't know, you got fan art here, and some of it is traditionally drawn and some of it is digitally drawn, and I don't know, you can see that their eye styles are different, just the style is different just everywhere. And I have an idea in my head like how I want it to look. I want it to be pastel, fairy K, kawaii, this 80s, 90s look, this vintage look. But I just been the whole time I just been playing around with different things and seeing what works. I kind of know how I want it. But yeah, I wanted a more coherent art style. I know I said that I wanted to experiment. I still want to do that, but overall, I do want it to have a coherent look to it. I want it to have this certain style, this, I don't know, I'm going to use the word aesthetic to the page, and just for it to have a theme overall. I don't know, a certain look, because I don't want it to be all over the place, although I don't want to be afraid of experimenting. So yeah, that's the sixth goal, is to have a more coherent art style. Number 7, one of my goals is I want to make a product out of something I've drawn, and that's not necessarily to sell. I just want to see how it would look like a t-shirt or a print to put on the wall, or maybe some leggings. I just want to design a product and make a product and not necessarily even put it up. I just want to see. I just want to test it out. It's something I want to do. Okay, let's say number 7. Okay, number 8. One of my goals is I want to have a good thing going with this art YouTube channel, and I hadn't been posting because well, I've been busy and sick, and I just hadn't known what to post. I'm like, do people really want to watch a bunch of draw with me's? Would I want to watch a bunch of draw with me's? And I mean, people watch them. I want it to be good, and I want to bring something of value and not just slap anything up here. And I've just been waiting until I can actually get that. Like right now I can talk a lot about my goals, so I don't know if it's going to bring any value, but at least it's something I could talk about a lot, and I don't feel it's boring, just like a draw with me. And I don't know, I think they're kind of boring. That doesn't mean I'm never gonna do them. I'm probably gonna do a lot more of them. I am stuffy. I'm sorry. I'm stuffy. I'm still getting over that flu. I've never had the flu before, and I got it this year. It's like, oh no, I was scared. But I made it out okay, so sorry for being stuffy. But yeah, I didn't know what direction I wanted to take this channel, because I want it to be interesting. I want it to be good. I don't want it to be just, hey, draw with me, watch me draw. I didn't know whether to make this a kawaii lifestyle channel, but I was wondering, would that veer too far away from art, or should I do like craft with me. Is that even a thing on here? Just who wants to watch me crochet? I mean, that sounds even more boring. But I didn't know. Well, I had this idea to like do other types of art, like painting and stuff, and like posting the process of painting on canvas. And I didn't know, was I gonna do art tutorials? And I'm I don't know where I'm gonna take this channel, where this channel is going to lead. I've had more success with Instagram than on YouTube, honestly, but I mean, I just got started. I mean, I can't expect all that, right off the bat. That it doesn't work like that. So I'm still figuring this out. I do like doing YouTube, and when people said do something every day, post every day, I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna work. This format is not gonna work. Maybe some people could do that. Like, I was watching some vloggers and stuff, they can do that. I know somebody else can do that. People with gaming channels, they can do that. But the way this art channel is set up and the way I do art, I don't think I could not put out something every day. I don't think that's possible for me in this format. Okay. Ooh, sorry, it's still stuffy. I don't think that's possible for me in this format without some serious burnout, which I'm still recovering from a burnout. So and I've looked at other art YouTubers, and I noticed that they don't put out every day, and they do well. They have built a community, and they don't do all of that. So the idea of posting every day kind of worried me too. It's like, do I really gotta do this for the algorithm? I know you gotta do some stuff for the algorithm, but no, you don't have to. No, because if it came down to that, sorry, the algorithm, they just wouldn't pick me up because I just couldn't do it. But this remind me of something somebody said where I don't know, it might have been, I don't know, it one YouTuber. It remind me of something they said where they have some big projects, big videos throughout the month, or maybe once a month. Then they do smaller topics, and then they kind of sprinkle it all in there, try to even it out so they won't burn themselves out. And I think, that's a good idea. A big topic once a month, or maybe you can have some draw with memes, and where you can still get content out there, but not everything is just big masterpiece, big masterpiece, big masterpiece. So that was some advice they gave, and I think that's a good idea. Yeah, so I guess I'm about ready to wrap this up, and those are my goals. So thank you for listening if you made it this far. So talk to you later. Bye.